crossing that line, boy. Keep crossing that line. Keep crossing that line, boy. Keep crossing that line till you die. Keep crossing that line. Keep crossing that line.
Every girl I ever date's always trying to fix me. Gets annoying after a while, you know? Like you're not out of your mind with all your fucking shoes. My dad's the greatest dude I ever met in my life. And he had a temper. Anytime anything broke in the house, 5 minutes into fixing it, he was bitching about his marriage.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, The Line of Laughter. My name is Casey, and this is a new series I started called Line Dances, where I do a showcase on my favorite comedians and how good they dance the line. So let's just jump right into it and see what we got today. Our subject is Mr. Bill Burr himself.
Oh, good Lord.
So where did it all start? Most of you probably know that Bill Burr hails from Boston. You can tell by that Good Will Hunting accent.
I know you're from Boston.
Yeah, safe suburbs of Boston. I just say that because ever since Good Will Hunting, everybody thinks you're from Southie, you know.
He first started on the 1996 show Townies. Which is a hilarious romantic sitcom with a little bit of funny elements in it. If you're a fan of Bill Burr, I urge you to check it out because it is hilarious watching who he was into who he is now. In 2003, he released his first CD called Emotionally Unavailable.
That's a difficult thing too when a woman comes at you. That's a fucked up situation. When a woman comes out fucking slime. Why isn't it fucked up? Huh? What? What happened? It was all peace and love and harmony. Huh? Oh, to knock her out?
Yeah, that's right.
That shit never works though. It doesn't work. I'm telling you, that situation, it's like fucking kryptonite. Huh? It's a comedy show, right?
And in that same year, he also did his first Comedy Central Presents, which was a pretty big deal back then of getting your name out there as a comedian. Obviously, since then, in the last 15 years between now and then, he's released multiple specials, including an animated series, F is for Family, that he released a couple years ago. It's doing really well, mainly backed by the star-studded writers' room, including Michael Price of The Simpsons. And how could anyone forget his appearances on The Chappelle Show?
Wow, that's the first lottery a black person's won in a long time, Billy.
Yes, and I'll probably still complain.
Man, fuck you.
Let's talk about some of Bill Burr's skill assets as a comedian. Regarded as one of the most comedian right now who is still working, Bill Burr has really etched his career by being a rage comic.
During Christmas time, the thoughts that go through my head, I want to chop that tree down and watch it land on people as I walk over their head.
And with that, he brings a very powerful stage presence that he is the man. He's up there, he's telling you some truth. Well, it's not exactly truth, let's not go that far, but a lot of what he says makes sense.
You vote for that guy that says like there's a meteor headed right towards the planet. That's the guy you vote for. Go with the psycho, because there's no way there's any corporate money behind that guy, right?
If you watch any of Bill Burr's specials, you can tell that his delivery and his timing are honed by years of doing stand-up. It's very professional. He knows exactly when to leave the audience laughing and stay within that perfect moment and not ruin it, not jump into the next joke too quick. These are very good qualities that he's crafted through years of doing this. As far as an artist of comedy, in my personal opinion, I think Bill Burr is probably up, if not at the top, and the top 5 of that list. Now, there are events when Bill Burr kind of danced around the line or really just put on a masterful performance of towing along the line. One of those is the very famous Philly incident. Happened to Bill Burr when he was on the Opie and Anthony tour. And let's just go through a few clips of that. That's some hilarious stuff.
Oh, fuck all you people. You know what, you fucking losers? I hope you all fucking die, and I hope the fucking Eagles never win the Super Bowl. Go fuck yourselves. Let's talk about heart disease, something you're all gonna fucking die of, and I'm gonna laugh at your fucking funerals. It's gonna be great. You fucking one-bridge-having piece of shit city. I hope your mother has herpes in the center of her asshole, and you go home tonight, you lick it, you get it on your tongue. 1 minute left in the period. You guys were here, man. Thank you very much. All of you go fuck yourselves in your own assholes. Have a good night.
Who else can turn an entire audience of people who hate you by belittling them for, how long was it, 30 minutes, until they're on your side. That's crazy, the amount of talent that would take, or just not caring in order to pull something off like that.
We did these comedy shows across America, and the Philly one is legendary now. Bill Burr was next. Bill Burr saw what was happening with Jimmy Schubert and then Don Marrera.
And then went on and shit all over.
And he goes, you know what? They're fucking not doing this to me. And at that point, our audience didn't really know Bill Burr yet. You know, they didn't embrace him yet, like other guys that came before Bill. He was sort of on the cusp of being accepted by our big fucking, lunatic audience. And he said, they ain't doing that shit to me. So, you know, it's legendary.
He went after Philadelphia in a way that nobody's ever done before.
And they started booing him. By the end of it, he got a standing ovation. Yeah. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I know I'm saying that a lot, but we're bringing up a lot of benchmarks today. But that was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, a guy turn a fucking room like that.
So what are the sources of Bill Burr's controversies, quote unquote? What groups of people don't like Bill Burr? What lines can't he cross of certain people who will just never enjoy him?
No, hey, everybody who knows me, that's how you start the block. Everybody who knows me knows I have a great sense of humor. I love all kinds of things. You do the build-up of how awesome, the open-minded a person you are. However, the other night, I have to say, I just felt that it went too far.
I think most of that would probably be certain types of women. Bill Burr can be construed as some kind of anti-feminist force of comedy. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think that Bill Burr shines a lot of light between gender disparities that a lot of people don't like talking about. I think that sometimes women are held to a very high pedestal that might not be deserved all the time. But the minute you bring up things like that, I think that the media and people in general think that you're being unfair. Bill Burr is very good at revealing the veil between the genders.
No, I'm just kidding. I love women. I'm just not compatible with them. No, they got too much energy for me. You notice that's it? They always have to be doing something. You know, like they can't like take a day off, you know? You can't have a day off when you have a girlfriend. They just like see that open day. They're like, oh my God, let's fucking fill it up with shit.
Many of the points he brings up, you can't argue against, really. So that's why he hasn't gotten in, deep amounts of trouble, like career-ending trouble. I'm sure there's been some fringe websites that have written some colorful articles, but those people are just out for clicks and money, and I don't think they have any real impact on people's careers, thankfully. Very dirty websites, if you ask me. Let's clear this up, too. I ain't got no beef with them either. That's a bad Eminem reference. I apologize for that. Let's clear this up, too. I'm very biased in this video. I really enjoy Bill Burr's comedy. I'm not an arbiter of what's right and wrong. I'm not going to sit here and tell people what they should and shouldn't be offended by. If it offends you, fine. I think the issue I have with being offended is how you react to being offended, which I think is an important conversation that should be brought up in the country. But just want to put this disclaimer. I'm very biased in this video, and probably most of the videos I make, as I am a big fan of comedy. There are some comedians I don't like, however. I'm not gonna tear their career down, but yeah, I'll probably do a couple videos on them. We'll see. But yeah, just wanted to clear that up. I'm going to debut an idea I think might be fun. Give Bill Burr a nice line dancer's rating. I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. This is why I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. I think in order to be a good line dancer, you have to really stand by what you say and not give in very easily to these special interest groups that might not like it. And I can't recall a time when Bill Burr has ever had to apologize or been quick to apologize for something he said. And I think that's important in the world of free speech.
Thank you very much. You're very funny, Bill Burr.
Skibbity boop bop. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.